this is Just from Team ResPecT, and here with me I have Twitchy.
What's up, guys?
And we are the players for Team ResPecT. Pretty much, we're starting this new series called Sit Down with the Players, where we're going to give you our point of view of every match, what we're trying to do as players in the match, our setups, you know, what we go through on each map, and pretty much what we're trying to accomplish. It's going to be our first video, so I figured we could do an introduction about each other and pretty much how we got into gaming from the very beginning till now, and then maybe a little bit of our class ups and stuff like that. Twitch is going to give you his beginning story, if you will, about Call of Duty and competitive play.
Alright, I first started playing Call of Duty, it was back in Call of Duty 4. It was actually the first game I ever got for my Xbox, and you know, back then I was playing, you know, just with my friends with school, and we were just playing in the public matches, and back then it was all about hardcore, and I thought that was awesome back then. And then, you know, Modern Warfare 2 rolled around, and we were still just playing pubs for the longest time, and then we finally heard about this site called Gamemode, and I think it was at the 3rd or 4th season into Modern Warfare 2 we finally made a ladder, and I was still all about the hardcore back then, and you know, it took us a while, but we made it to the top. Maybe made a top page team on the hardcore ladder, and finally made the transfer over to regular reg gameplay, and then it took us even longer to get good at that because it's such a change. But we finally made it to top page on that as well. Then Black Ops rolled around, and we did not play a single GB match on Black Ops because my whole team hated it. It was just not a good game in my eyes. And then Modern Warfare 3 rolled around, and we really started taking it serious. Realized that with the group of players that we had at the time, that we could make something out of our skills. So we decided to really take this game seriously, and we've been playing pretty serious since the game came out. We finally started playing CTF and variant gameplay in this game, and so far so good.
I have a similar start. It went from Xbox, I bought an Xbox, to then I bought Call of Duty 4. Pretty much out. I mean, going as the first game on Xbox, same, you know, just as his was, and playing pubs, heard about game battles in Call of Duty 4. I actually played game battles, or like when it was just getting big. Not even big, it was still really wasn't that popular, I guess you could say. Yeah, it was still just the team mode and stuff like that. All I played on that game was hardcore, and I played Map-Arkaden and variant. I think that is why I translated Modern Warfare 2 so well, because if anybody that's played Call of Duty 4 knows that Modern Warfare 2 was a hardcore version of Call of Duty 4. That's just how it was. I actually took to that game competitively quite well. It was fun. You know, that was probably the best moment at competitive gaming. So I mean, I guess you can consider myself the veteran on the team, if you will. You know, I've dealt with competitive a little bit more. For those of you who remember, they did have PCL for Modern Warfare 2 on Xbox. At the time, it was PCL ladder. And they changed it to MLG 4v4 ladder. I was actually on the PCL ladder. We were top 8 on that ladder before it got changed. So I did compete in tournaments. We did finish as high as, you know, we finished well. I mean, I have played with the Fears, the Envies, and those teams back then, and it was not easy at all. We did lose to them, but we had beaten a few of them. But I have played from that point. Went on to Black Ops, played a little bit competitively, kind of fell off, didn't have as much time as I wanted. Got on Modern Warfare 3, didn't really have a team coming in. About a month ago, found the Team ResPecT, they were looking for somebody, and ever since then, it's just been us four. As I did come on as a player, and pretty much just been going from there.
Yeah, when we first started in the CTF, I was actually running support for the longest time, and you know, then we were messing around with the roles for a while, and I finally realized that I was much well suited to be a slayer, and I've been slaying ever since.
And I mean, we are considered players. I like to consider myself just, when I hear slayer, I think it's just, you know, get killed. I like to think of myself doing more than that. I do want, you know, I do want to get killed, I'll probably be the Slayer that you see. I will probably rarely drop a 30 or something like that, but my deaths are always under. I try to keep my deaths under 15 if I can. Most of the time, my goal is to have no more than 12 deaths a game. Just staying alive is my big thing. Getting, you know, help staying in spots, trying to control little areas. You know, pushing up. I'm not afraid to pull a flag. You know, that just comes from Monitor 2 on CTF and playing it like that. You know, it's just, I like to roam and stay alive, because as long as you're alive, you're doing something. You know, if you can stay alive wherever you are, I think it's a big deal.
Yeah, I would definitely call you more of a map controlling Slayer than a kill whoring Slayer. You're never in one place for too long. You're always controlling the map a lot more than you are killing them off respawn.
And the difference in that is Kyle will kill them off spawn. I mean, Kyle will Twitchy, if you will. He will drop 30 bombs, you know,
yeah.
35. He's got, you know, he will do that. That's how he plays. I mean, I think we play the opposites of each other very well. So I can't help, you know, out our objective players and cast flags. You know, I've got matches where I cast more flags than, you know, our support and OBJs do combined. It's just how it's tough.
We complement each other very well, I would say.
Yeah. And we also wanted to talk about some of the team goals we have.
Yeah,
our team goal right now, I feel like, is just to get started. I mean, we are starting to get our name. I want people to know, like, ask who Team ResPecT is, and then know who we are. You know, get in the tournament, play, finish where we can. You know, if we do play those really good teams in the first round, make them remember who we are. You know, we will. There's no team on this. There's not one team on this game that we can't give a run for searching. Like, they will know us in search at least, if anything. That's what we can do.
Actually, we beat Team Fear in a 3v3 GB. We actually 4-0'd them, both on first and second maps, and you know, so that just proves that we can run with the big dogs, if you want to call it like that.
And a lot of people have a problem, you know, getting awe of those teams that you hear about that win everything, and you can't be in awe of them. You just play, and you just gotta play. Like, I mean, don't overdo it. Play smart, and you can play with anybody. You just gotta have 4 people that play the same mentality. You know, keep yourselves in games. That's our biggest thing in CTF right now. We don't let you pull our flag. If we do, you're gonna die. That's our biggest thing. We try to stay in CTF. If we do get flags capped on us, we try to control it. We don't let you get, relay. We don't let people run up the score on us. If we lose CTF, it's generally the most we lose by is 3, and that's the limit. Yeah, no matter who we play good teams. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's what if you can pull us, like, that's a good thing. We play slow for sometimes, but we play defensive. We keep ourselves in the game. It only takes one flag to win. That's pretty much how the game is.
Yep. And
that's how we like to run it. I wanted to talk about fast setup.
Yeah.
For players. Kyle's gonna go ahead and tell you this.
I almost always run sleight of hand, quick draw. That silence is a must, and quick draw is, that's obviously the best second tier perk there is. And sleight of hand, a lot of Slayers run extreme conditioning. You see a lot of Slayers on the pro circuit or the pro teams, they're always running extreme conditioning. But I don't know, there's something about it. I can use it, but I would much rather prefer to have sleight of hand. I'll pick up that second main weapon instead of my pistol. So I got 2 ACRs on me, or I got an ACR and an MP7. So when I get in those tight spots, I got something to bail me out.
I am different, obviously. I do run extreme conditioning most maps. Just depends. I am also the lone wolf on the team that runs frag grenades. I love frag grenades. I hit grenades like it's nothing. Frag grenades is a Call of Duty 4 thing for me too. Anybody that played it, all the grenades are looking straight up and throwing grenades over buildings and getting stuff and hitting and whatever. And that's what comes from. I love frag grenades. I always use them for that. I will use extreme conditioning over sleight of hand for the most part. Mainly because I like, I just moving around. Sleight of hand isn't that big of a deal to me. And like I said, I do run a support role. Sometimes I will pull a flag. And you'd be surprised that 2-second extra sprint that, you know, extremely oversight hand. And it can be all the difference in the world, you know, chasing somebody down who has the flag, you know, posted, you know, that could be the flag cap right there. So, I mean, it's difference between, obviously doesn't matter. You can run both and be successful, but you should also run into your game style. Nothing wrong with either one of them. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody should use frags, I'm telling you. Unless you're a support or OBJ player, I think you should run frags. Frags are the best.
He'll tell you that, but I can't run them. Semtex is where they're at for me. But we're out of time now, so thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment and a like, and we'll have another one of these coming out soon. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. All right, thanks for your time. Later.